Buenos dias. Welcome to the Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Red Sofa here in Munich at Digital Strategies Europe, where we're talking digitalization roadmaps with SEAT. SEAT joining us for the third time at this event, and this time with Rafael Sanchez, who recently took over the responsibility for customer-driven supply chain at SEAT, and that includes a lot of digitalization initiatives along with other responsibilities. We're going to come on to that. I wanted to jump right into a use case that you shared with our audience here on using autonomous agents in inbound logistics planning. This really builds on your control tower and other foundational work that you've done over the past couple of years at SEAT. Tell us about some of the key functions, tasks, and benefits that this tool is providing.
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me in the Red Sofa.
My pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Well, our Task Manager is a system that supports our inbound colleagues in logistics. It is a multi-agent system based on our Snowflake-based control tower that also take information from unstructured ways like emails, and that can classify, prioritize, and resolve some repetitive tasks. Okay, the main benefits are that they can improve the personal productivity of our teams. Okay, can avoid repetitive tasks and can save a lot of time for our teams, and also in the future can take autonomous decisions based on alert and critical issues and try to avoid any disturbance of our supply chain.
So this is really can help to support, as you say, making a better decision faster, automating some of that information delivery. What would you say some of the very important foundational work that enables or will enable an agentic flow like this? You mentioned the data lakes, for example. What are some of the most key points?
Yeah, data is important. We must have a clear data strategy, okay, based in a modern platform, okay, like Snowflake, with a data lake, and having all the information, all the relevant data of logistics, and we must have this data clean, structured, and able to be used in the different use cases. Okay, that's fundamental. We need a single source of truth for data. We also must skill up people. Okay, it's fundamental. It's just to have all the people on board and try to give the right capabilities. Okay, when it comes to artificial intelligence, that's for me the two fundamental topics to be done before just going through this agentic intelligence.
Yeah, absolutely. And you also mentioned that this is a human in the loop process. Obviously, this is already supporting workers to take this. But tell us a little bit about the human in the loop approach and why that's so important for this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We keep humans taking the control of the whole situation. Okay, our agents can take information, can take autonomous decision when it comes to easy processes that don't have a high impact. Okay, in our business they can autonomously decide, but when it comes to use cases with more relevant, more critical, we have the final decision to humans. Okay, it's like kind of a validation step. Okay, basically it's a cooperative model that agents propose and human or people finally decide. Okay, that's our approach.
Absolutely, this is critical, and as you scale this, will play a bigger role.
Yep.
There's many topics when it comes to people and upskilling, and SEAT has had a program that's rolled out, training many employees across the plant and operation. Can you highlight a few key important areas of upskilling? What do you think are some of the most important tools, skills your teams and leadership needs to know and understand to move forward? Yeah,
for me, it's very important the global awareness of the people. Okay. And we have in SEAT a program called HATES. AI is human artificial intelligence, and awareness is fundamental for leaders and for the rest of the staff, just to understand that is an opportunity. Okay, it's not a threat. Okay, that you can use artificial intelligence to increase your productivity and to use it in your daily business. And then there are different paths, training paths. Okay, we need to skill up people on different levels. Okay, some people need no code or low code training just to do basic things in the systems like Power Platform. Okay, other guys just go to a further level, maybe just with basic programming like in Python or SQL. But definitely, this is our point of view. Just different people having different skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Rafa, I wanted to ask you, because you came into this role September. You'd worked previously leading vehicle logistics for SEAT and had worked a while for vehicle logistics. What is it like being on this other side? Is it almost like, that previously you were kind of a customer of the tools and systems you're overseeing now? What has that switch meant, and how important is that interface for you?
Well, in fact, I was responsible for planning, because I was most a provider, service provider than a customer. And it's all about the same. Okay, it's optimizing processes with a customer-oriented focus. Okay, it's basically the same. And at that time, I was also very involved in this topic, because we were trying to have the best information, have a clear transparency and visibility in our outbound processes. We developed the control tower. We were just trying to improve our processes, try to have the best forecast possible, and it's all the same. Okay. We need to clear visibility with the best data, okay, and try to have alerts and try to avoid any disruptions in our supply chain. So it's all about optimizing processes with a customer-oriented focus.
Absolutely. Last question. We're coming to the end of the year, so looking ahead to 2026, what would you put as some of your key priorities, objectives when you look to your roadmap in the next year?
Okay. I could say skilling up people, okay, just different levels is very important to take everyone on board. Then is just to identify the new critical use cases, okay, that have a big impact in our business KPIs. That's very important. Also, just to carry on with the migration of the data to our Snowflake is fundamental for our job. And then in this task manager system, just to go for in our work and try to have the best when it comes to the same semantic layer and all the logic. Okay, try to adapt the logic to our needs, and this is something that we are just doing with different teams, cross-functional teams, that with IT experts, logistics experts, product owners, to have the best possible solution in the future. So these are four main challenges for 2026.
Yeah, they're really key, important tasks. We look forward to keeping up with you and SEAT on this journey. Thank you again for sharing. It's really been a pleasure for us and our audience to see each step of this along the way, and a real use case in action. So thanks very much, Rafa. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Christopher. Yeah.